Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. If you missed my favorite mastery video yet, I recorded it today, and I've just been so happy with my mastery setup. Now, of course, my battleground setup goes between two setups. When the meta has almost an incentive to use recoil masteries, this is what I go with. If not, I put those points into Mystic Dispersion because I have a lot of Mystic champs on both offense and defense, and value that for sure. In the meantime, I just wanted to say that I am still on the hunt for 7-star Odin, as I use 6-star Odin quite a bit in incursions to help, along with Galen, use pre-fights for Hercules. And that is what allowed me to become a legend and go through Zone 25 live on YouTube a couple months back. And so you'll see that Odin, not real high sig 20. I mean, real low sig. I've only opened him twice. But he's key for so many cosmic battles with his pre-fights. I also love using him with Angela. I love using him with Cosmic Ghost Rider. So there are several times that I just think 6-star Odin comes in handy. And of course, if a 6-star comes in handy, a 7-star definitely will come in handy. But I have not been blessed enough to pull a 7-star Odin, and probably won't for a long time. However, when I go to my photos, it is worth noting that we have people who have had much better luck than I on the 7-star Odin hunt. And that brings us to Chris Dino? I am so sorry about butchering her name, bud. Should I just say Chris? Would that still not be accurate? I don't know. He got 7-star Odin. And yes, for pre-fights, this is really exciting. But what about just using him to fight on his own? Now, I don't use Odin too much. I don't really know how best to use him. Unlike Galen, you can use his pre-fights without ever completing a single battle with him. Unlike Galen or even Apocalypse. So, you can put him on your team and use his synergy utility and his pre-fight utility without ever actually having to bring him into combat. But this summoner decided to give the combat a go, so before we go to that video, I'm going to hide my webcam so we can see the full power meters of both champions. And this is what I believe is the Labyrinth of Legends Star-Lord. And pretty nifty editing, I think. I don't know why it's shifting so much. That's the first. 20,000 on a heavy. Let's see what a special 3 does. Not too much. And then he just goes into normal parry rotation. So the heavy has some RNG to it, it appears. What about a special 2? Here we go. 50,000. Of course, it's that special 3 to activate the special 3 into a special 3. But 50,000 with 231,000 damage. 7-star Odin is doing how much damage? Like over 200,000? Unawakened? At rank 1? Look at that again. Wow. That is 280,000 damage. Well, call me convinced. And then the heavy is also incredible damage. Not great RNG there, but look at how well he edited all these hits together. There's another 280,000+ hit between the burst damage and the crit. Wow. I want to just... Okay, victory, 155 hits. And I kind of want to go back to one of those just big crits, because to end it... There we go. I mean... That's insane. That is 281,407 damage off of one special. A 7-star can hit like a 12-star Batman. Wow. All right. Well, as always, I am honored, especially on a weekend, take a break from grading, record an incredible video. This was submitted via our channel partner, Evizone. If you want to submit videos to me, if you've got anything from concepts to buff your favorite champion, you feel like they need to be beyond God tier and they're terrible or even God tier, send them over. If you've got crystal openings, if you've got forum posts, I take so many requests a week and I can't fill them all. but I can do my best to cover as many as possible in the time that I have. And that's why I still work as hard as I do behind the scenes on this side hobby, whatever you want to call it. It's definitely not a revenue generator anymore as much as it is just a community helper. I mean, that's why I work so hard. So shout out to Evizone, shout out to the Summoner. What a great video. 7-star Odin. Who would have thought?